Booker told chickens. Booker
Shalom,
told.
Rabbi.
Good morning, everybody. Booker told. All right. Let's get everybody to turn their cameras on. All right. Let's start off our morning with Sanchez land. Ben's going to pray. Sanchez is going to do the Shema. And Ben's going to do the Ten Commandments.
Thank you, Lord, for this morning that we know that we answer the questions right and that we listen very carefully and that we never commit any sins, Lord. Thank you for the congregation. Thank you for Rabbi for teaching us your word, Lord. So Lord, give us protect us with your Ruach HaKodesh. In the name of your great Amen. Shema Israel, Yehovah Eloheinu, Yehovah Echad, Baruch Shemino Malkuto, Le'olam Vayed. Amen. Hear Israel, the Lord our God is one God. I am the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt. Do not have any other gods before me. Do not use your name in vain. Keep the Shabbat holy. Honor your mother and father. Do not murder. Do not commit adultery. Do not steal. Do not lie. And do not covet.
All right. Good job there, Mr. Benjamin. All right. Let's see here. Allie Mae, read Shmo 35, verse 20 and 21. Can't hear you, Flo. Thought we get this out early in the day here. 35, 20, and 21.
Can you hear me now?
Can hear you now. Go ahead and read it.
Then the whole community of the people of Israel withdrew from Moshe's presence. And they came, everyone whose heart stirred him, and everyone whose spirit made him willing, and brought Adonai's offering for the work of the tent of meeting, for the service in it, and for the holy garments.
Amen. Thank you, Miss Allie Mae. All right, now the next part that we're reading, we talked about stirred. Yeshua, can you tell us what the word stirred means again?
Stir means you mix like eggs. You mix eggs.
Okay, you mix eggs. Okay, so what does it mean for your hearts to be stirred?
Yeah.
How do you mix your eggs? How do you mix your eggs with your heart?
You want to give it to God?
You want to give it to God, okay. Leveroni, what was this stirred? We talked about it yesterday. Let's make sure that we remember what stirred is, whose heart stirred in him.
Heart stirred means like your desire, the heart is desiring to do what's good or bad.
Okay, very good, very good. Willing the heart that's stirred to do to mix and like get that chocolate milk from the bottom and stirred and mix it up to make it good and stir that milk. All right, now the next part, verse 21 says, and they came everyone whose heart stirred him and everyone whose spirit made him willing. Arlena, can you no? Let's go to Benjamin. Benjamin, what is the spirit? It says whose spirit made him willing. What is the spirit, Benjamin?
The Spirit is the Ruach Hakodesh.
And so it says everyone whose spirit made him willing, everyone whose Ruach HaKodesh made him willing.
Everyone's soul.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Positive?
Yes.
Let's see, Victoria. Let's see, Victoria. What is this? Everyone whose spirit. What is this spirit?
The spirit is like the soul. I agree with Benjamin.
So, what's your soul like, Victoria?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
It's like my soul is like, I guess it's like it's like what, like it's like what's living in me.
Okay, it's living in you. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's see, Leah. Leah, what's your soul? It says whose spirit made him willing. So it's soul. What's your soul, Leah?
My soul is who I am, like as a person, like that's me.
Who you are as a person? Is your soul pink or blue?
My soul is pink.
Are you sure? Or is it green or orange?
My soul, I don't know what color it is.
What's your soul look like, Leah? What's your soul look like?
How I imagine my soul looking would be like, I don't know, like kind of looks invisible. But like, I don't know.
It looks invisible, like Wonder Woman's airplane.
Sure. Yeah.
So what's your soul looks invisible? What does that mean?
Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it would look like. I don't know how. I don't know. I just know that it's me.
Okay. Let's see what Allie Mae thinks. Allie Mae, what's your soul look like, Allie Mae?
Um, I think my soul would look like
Does your soul have horns?
no,
Does your soul have a halo?
no,
Does your soul have is your soul purple or green or orange?
no.
What's your soul look like?
I think I think people's souls are like, I think they look like, I kind of sort of do agree with Leah, like on the invisible thing, kind of. But if your soul was invisible, then it would be almost like it didn't exist. So I kind of don't agree with her. So I think your soul would be like what is living inside of you, like your what makes you live, what makes you what makes you who you are.
Your soul is who makes you who you are. Okay. But it still doesn't get what it looks like. Let's see. Lev, what does your soul look like, Lev? What does your soul look like, Lev? Is it tall, short, fat, skinny, blue, purple, green, orange? What does Lev's soul look like?
Like me.
There you go. There's the answer I was looking for. Your soul looks like you. Leah, your soul looks like you. Who is Leah? Well, Leah's the girl, the frizzy hair. Okay. And it looks like who you are. That's what your soul is, because who you are. Now, some people like to try to hide their soul, hide who they are. Some people like to change their appearance of who they are. But you can't change who you are. In the morning when you get out of the shower, that's what your soul looks like. Okay? That's what your soul looks like. You look in the mirror and your wet face, blah. That's who your soul is. That's who you are. Because you got to look yourself in the mirror. Okay? So your soul it said everyone whose spirit, whose soul made him willing. What's the word willing mean? Let's see. Let's go over to the let's see. Willing. Adrian, what does the word willing mean? Everyone who made him willing.
It's voluntary. You want to do it. You're not unwilling, which is the exact opposite. You don't want to do it if you're unwilling.
Okay, so you want to do something. Okay, so here,
Yeah?
Go ahead.
Yes. Sorry, it's my mom.
Okay, where's your little sister?
She says she's too tired apparently.
Okay, well that's not good. So we're gonna have to talk about, coming or not coming. All right. So if you're too tired to come, that's not okay. When a 9-year-old says, "I don't want to do something," that's definitely not okay. I'm too tired to come. That's disgusting. If you were in my house, you would get a beating. All right. That's when my mouse is stuck here. All right. So now, what are they willing to do? Now, who can tell me what that machine is? Who can tell me? Lev's hand was first. Lev, what's that wagon wheel?
A spindle?
It's called a spindle?
Thing?
Say it again.
I
Yeah.
think.
I thought the same thing. A spindle.
Okay. Anybody else got an idea? Benjamin.
It's a spindle, and it's for sewing.
You sure it's for sewing or it's for something else?
It's for sewing.
Lev's got it. Mia, Lev and Mia.
Weaving.
It's also for it's to spin like the material for like yarn and string. You spin like cotton or wool into string.
There you go. There you go. All right, let's read verse 25 and 26. Let's see. Yeshua. No, let's see. Yeshua, read verse 25. Verse 25. Yeshua, read verse 25.
All the women who were still at spinning
Nana, shush. Nana.
And through that they wove what they had
Spun.
spun, the blue, purple, and scarlet yarn,
Yarn.
and the fine linen
Okay, keep reading. You're doing good.
like the
Likewise.
those women those her start them to use their skills upon they got hair cut.
Very good, Yeshua. Everybody give Yeshua a big hand. Whoa, big hand. Good job there, Yeshua. Getting better. Very good. All right. Now, let's talk about what the women who are skilled at spinning. What does it mean to be skilled at something? Arlena, what does the word skill mean? Do you have any skills, Arlena, besides driving me crazy?
Skill? What does it mean? What do you think? Skill?
Okay. Arlena's ask her a question and she shuts up. Okay, that's the way we can keep her quiet in the house. All right, let's see here. Skilled. Lev, what does the word skilled mean? Skilled. What are skills?
Skills are something you like a craftsman or a carpenter. A carpenter knows how to like make something like that in the picture, cuz he has he has the talent to do something to like he has a talent to do a nice shape for 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 all the things on that.
Okay, very good. Do you have any skills, Lev?
I have a
Driving
lot.
me crazy?
I have a lot.
Okay, you have skills in being noisy?
That's not a skill.
That isn't a skill, but I
That's
have
not a skill, it's a gift.
for
It's a gift. It's not a skill, it's a gift.
no. A gift is a skill, but I'm beginning the art skill. I can't draw very well, but I'm trying still. And I also know how
What kind of music class?
drums.
You're great at that.
I'm also good at drums. I also am good at making wood shiny too.
Oh yeah. You can tell about that one.
You're good at kneading bread, which we're going to need for Shavuot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're good at that.
Mhm.
All right, let's see. Marley, do you have any skills?
Skills?
Yeah, what's a skill? It said women who are skilled at spinning. What is a skill, Marley?
Well, what they can do best.
What they can do best, or does it have to be the best?
Well, what they can do easily.
Do you have any skills, Marley?
Crafting.
Crafting? What type of crafting? Do you glue your fingers together?
No.
Okay, what type of crafting?
Normally with paper, cloth, and sticks.
Okay, do you have any other skills?
I am loving.
Excuse me?
I am loving.
You're loving, that's a skill? What is a loving skill?
Well, I take care of. Well, when I was young, when Marlies or Asian were asleep, I would put blankets on them.
Okay.
That's what I mean.
Pretty sure I do that too.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to.
All right, Allie Mae. Allie Mae, what skills do you have besides driving your mother insane? Can't hear you now. Did you do something? You took your earpiece off.
You can't hear me? You can hear me now?
I can hear you now, yeah.
I can play the piano.
You can play the piano? You can play chopsticks?
Yeah.
Can you play Chopin?
I can play some of his songs.
Can you play Beethoven?
Yeah, some of his songs.
Can you play the 1812 Overture?
I don't think so.
Do you have any other skills? Piano is a good skill to have.
Yeah.
The Lord with piano. Huh?
Do you know the song Heart and Soul?
Dun 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 dun. Everybody. Dun 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 dun.
I can play that song.
You sing it.
Like just the beats.
Well, like sing it like you're a piano.
Dun 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 da 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 da.
That's a good skill. Everybody give Allie Mae a hand. Good job. Good job. Ellie Sheva, do you got any skills, Sheva? Sheva, do you got any skills? Do you know your colors, Sheva?
Sheva, what's your skills? She's good at baking, and I'm teaching her how to do weaving.
Weaving. Oh, that's cool. You have to show Papa how to weave. Okay. Yeah. That's a good skill to have, weaving. Oh, you did your weaving. You gave Nana a pot holder. That was weaving.
Yeah, we're doing her another one.
Okay, that's a good skill to have. Hadassah, do you have any skills, Hadassah? Hadassah, do you have any skills?
Yeah.
What skills do you have?
Cut.
What?
Cut paper.
You can cut paper on the lines? Can you cut on the lines? Yeah, you can. Do you know your ABCs? Do you know your one, two, threes?
Yeah.
Listen to the question.
Do you know your one, two, threes? Can you count to 10?
Say yes or no.
Yes. She could count it in Spanish or English.
Can you count to 10 in Espanol?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Very good. Everybody give Hadassah a big hand. Woo! Okay. Adrian, do you, whose hand is it? It's Adrian, what skills do you have besides driving people insane?
Well, I mean, I don't know if you would count it as a skill, but I am pretty good at fixing usually PCs, for example.
That's a good skill. That's a very good skill.
Yeah, so I'm like an IT guy.
You're an IT guy. That's a great skill to have, especially in the world we live in, which is so much technology driven. Okay. Do you have any other skills? Do you play an instrument like Allie does? You guys play any instruments?
I mean, I took a couple piano lessons, but I haven't really gone anywhere with it. Haven't really done anything with that.
I'm good with singing.
Yeah, you are. Pretty
You
good.
guys sing? Like to sing?
Yeah, she's
He
actually
doesn't.
pretty good at getting a tune for a song on a piano.
Who?
Marley.
Marley? Well, sing us a song, Marley. Sing us a song. You're the piano man.
I normally do it with our family.
Well, you're sitting there with your family.
Yeah, do it
This
for
is
us.
what's called homeschooling.
Do it for us.
So sing us a song.
Come on, do it for us. Do it for us.
Well, we know Afrikaans songs on the piano. Yay!
You know what songs?
Afrikaans.
No, it's some South Africans say speak it.
Can you hum us or give us some melody so that the other people in the class can understand that, since your family's from South Africa?
Okay.
We have other families from other countries. So what's a South African song? Can you give me a South African song so that we can hear something like that?
Jesus, groot met almal, sterke verlosser, magtig Israel, heiland, Emmanuel, God is met ons, reddende Here, levende woord. Now we interpret.
Okay. What did you guys sing?
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a kind of a hymn.
That was beautiful. Everybody give them a hand. Everybody give them a big hand. Good job. Let's see. Lev and Mia, can you give us a Spanish, an Ecuadorian or a Spanish song? We're waiting. Come on, Mia. Let's see your skills.
You want me to list my skills?
No, I want you to do a song. We had a South African song. Let's do a Spanish song. And then Yeshua, the Laras, you can do a Spanish song too.
I don't know. No. Hold on, I'm thinking. Stop. I don't know.
En tu presencia.
Right. Yeah, but you sing too.
Okay, come on.
All right. Yeshua es Señor. Yeshua es Señor. Yeshua es Señor. No. Yeshua es Señor del mundo. What?
Okay, we'll give you a little hand for that one.
Okay.
Okay. Laras, can you give us a Spanish song?
Spanish song, guys? We don't know a Spanish song, but we know English song.
Okay, give us an English song.
Okay.
Yay, let's give them a hand. They sang in Hebrew and in Spanish. Woo! Okay, Sanchez Land, do you guys want to tell us some of your skill or do a song? Sanchez Land? Arlena, do you want to sing us a song?
Okay. And we have the husband, and we have the husband, and planted Torah and disobey, and we pray and pray. We sit and think away. If I find, we will find roots growing deep in the ground. And we have the husband, and we have the husband, and plant the Torah seed and disobey. And we pray and pray. We will sit and deep away. We will find, we will find. Lean out from roots going deep in the ground.
I'm going to give Arlena a hand. Woohoo! Arlena, yay! Big hand, big hand. We found Arlena's skill. She loves to sing. All right. Let's see, Victoria. Victoria, you around? Do you have any skills, Victoria? Can you sing us a song in Portuguese?
No.
You can't sing us a song?
I can, but I'm shy.
Well, nobody can see you. You're on the phone. So make believe you're singing in the shower. And there's nobody in the shower with you because you're alone. So make believe you're singing in your bedroom, singing in your bedroom, and nobody's there.
I can play the recorder.
Say it again, please.
I can play the recorder.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me just get it. Oh wait, it's in the car. I'm shy to sing a song in Portuguese.
Okay. Do you have any other skills besides being shy?
Well, I can play the recorder and the violin.
You play the recorder and the violin?
Yes.
Does your violin go? When you play the violin, goes or does it sound nice?
No, it sounds nice. And I can just play one song in the piano. Well, not the complete song, but just the beginning.
You play chopsticks on the piano?
No, it's the one that goes. That one.
Minuet.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we're talking about skills, everybody. Great job, everybody. Does anybody else want to show us one of your skills? So everybody move on. Adrian's got his hand up. Adrian, what other skills you got, Mr. Adrian?
No, I'm just I have a question about the calendar. I was It's a question that my mom wanted you to ask, but what calendar do you use? Because all the calendars we can find has Shavuot start from June 8th to the 10th instead of June 17th, like you're saying.
Well, they're following the rabbis. That's a Chabad calendar. We follow God's calendar. And for Shavuot is tomorrow after the Sabbath of Pesach. The rabbis call Hag Matzah. Well, they call 7 days of Passover, which is rabbinic and is wrong, because there's only 90 minutes of Passover Pesach. And then since Pesach was on Saturday night this past year, then you have to wait a whole week to lift your Bikurim, and then you count your 7 weeks, and then there you are. So we're following God's calendar.
Okay.
So what you have is probably a Chabad calendar, which is the Orthodox Jews, and they're following the rabbis, and we follow God instead of the rabbis.
I'm sorry, could you...
We follow God.
So the name of the calendar, because you call it God's calendar, which we know it is God's calendar. I'm just wondering what exactly you would... I mean, is it a calendar that we can find somewhere? Because we do want to find it.
Well, the calendar that you're probably, well, we have the English calendar, but we follow the sighting of the moon, which the rabbis don't do, which the calendar that is printed is already estimating when the moon would be seen.
Oh, so you count the moons yourself.
Correct.
Interesting.
The way God teaches us in the Torah. Okay. So when you cite the Rosh Kodesh, what do you know what a Rosh Kodesh is? Okay. So what I suggest that you guys do, I'll explain it to you simply, but you should spend some time on our website under MessianicStudent.org, MessianicStudent.org, and look at the 10 Kadosh Mikra study. It goes over the basic understanding of all the holy days, how to count the months, how to cite the moon. It gives you the whole moon cycle. And you can even maybe see Mia's video, the moon video.
What if it's cloudy outside?
Okay. Now, is it cloudy for the whole month? No.
No.
Okay, so you're sighting the moon each night, or as many nights as you can. And let's say the moon starts off on the right, and then it builds until it comes to the middle of the month. And that's the full moon. That's on the 15th day of the month. Okay. And then it goes and gets smaller until it disappears to go black. That is not the new moon. That is the end of the month. And then the next time you see the moon, when you sight the moon by 2 people, that will be the Rosh Kodesh. That will be beginning of your next month. So we're in the 3rd biblical month now. Okay. And there's a whole teaching on that on our website, which you guys should watch. It's got PowerPoints. Maybe your mother had been downloaded already. I remember she was downloading massive amounts of stuff. Okay. So we're following God's calendar. We're not following the rabbis, just like, you don't follow the Catholic popes and stuff like that. We follow what God said. So the key and why everybody is a little mixed up is because they're following the rabbis that say that Passover is the first day of Hag Matzah. And then the Passover, no, actually they say Pesach is the first day of the Bikurim, the counting of your first fruits. No, that's not what the Torah says. Okay? So you got to have your Pesach and then wait to the Sabbath, the day of rest, so HaShabbat. Then the day after HaShabbat, because the Pesach is a Shabbat, but it's not HaShabbat. It's not the Shabbat.
Yeah, you probably won't be able to see the moon, though, if you're, say, a hurricane or you live in Britain, because that place, it's almost raining every single day.
Well, you can see the moon at some point.
Yeah, there should be some opening in the cloudy canopy.
Yeah, would God not want the British to follow his calendar?
No.
Okay, so you have to know how to sight the moon. You got to be taught
Yeah.
how to sight the moon. And you got to follow what God says. All right, let's move on to the next part.
be jubilant.
Mm-hmm. All right. So here, while we were talking about skills, is all the women who are skilled in spinning got to work and brought what they had spun, the blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, and the fine linen. Likewise, the women whose hearts stirred them to use their skills spun goat's hair. Okay. So here, people, they had left Egypt. Now they're walking in the desert with the Lord. Okay. They wanted to get back to God. They weren't being paid. They wanted to volunteer. We were talking about volunteering, volunteer offering yesterday. I remember that what we talked about yesterday. So here, the women were skilled. There are certain skills that men have and women have, okay? And we should keep these skills. Now, some women, some men are skilled at, being a tailor and stuff like that. So they're not exclusive meaning only women, but here, the women. So the Lord said the women who are skilled at spinning. Okay, so there you see a loom. A loom. It's like a loom or a spinning wheel. Some people call it a spinning wheel. You put the um, the wool on that circle thing there, and then it spins off. Let me get my tool here. Let me get my tool. Okay, you put the wool on top here, and then it spins it down into these little strings onto the spindle over here, making it very fine so that you can knit it or weave it into um, other, like a garment or something like that. Because the wool comes off, it's a big, big bushel thing and gigantic thing, and you can't do much with the wool, but you have to spin it down. Got to make it go real small like that. Real small. Everybody make it real small. Real small. Okay, so it goes from there to there. Okay, so we make it real small. And these women wanted to use their skill to bless the Lord and to build his house, his Mishkan. Okay, so it is something that uh, the question you have to ask, I'll go down to the bottom here, willing to work for the house of Jehovah. You should always be willing to do a job for your congregation where you're going. Okay? You should always be willing to do work for the congregation. Even if you're little, you should help sweep up or not play with the brooms, but sweep, empty the garbage cans in the classrooms, empty the garbage cans in the sanctuary. Okay? You should say, Mom and Dad, I want to do something for the Lord. Okay? So you gain skills, and then you got your chores at home. Okay? So you got your skills at home. You get your skills in school. Okay? While you're young, you get a lot of skills, and I highly recommend everybody learning to play an instrument while you're young, while you have time. Everybody should learn to play the piano or some instrument. Okay? You should practice and practice because you're gonna say later on in life, I wish I played the piano. I wish I played the piano for the congregation, something like Consuelo doesn't want to do. Miss Dinnerman, no, she took piano lessons too. She knows how to read sheet music and everything. She knows how to play Chopin, Brahms, Beethoven. What other major one am I missing? Mendelssohn. Okay, Mendelssohn. Okay, she knows how to play all that, but she doesn't want to use that skill to help her congregation because she's selfish. But you want to use your skills, okay? When you're children, one of the things that you guys should always learn how to play guitar, learn how to play piano, learn how to play the violin, like Vicky said she's learning the violin, the recorder. And Rebbitzon's got this weird thing that she wants to have you guys try. This thing you blow in, the melodica. The melodica. Okay, there's some funny guys that do some real funny things. If your parents allow you, look up the melodica online. I can send you some links. You blow into this thing, and it's a keyboard, and it's very funny, but you're gonna be dizzy. Woo! But the melodica is good. Okay, learn how to play an instrument. Okay, skills. Okay, skills are good to have. Mathematics skills. You want to be a scientist, you're going to need math skills. Okay, you want to be a doctor, you're going to need science skills, mathematics skills. Okay, if you like to work with your hands, you can be a carpenter, somebody who builds houses. That's a great skill to have. Or a skill that Adrian has. He said he likes to work on computers, fixing computers. All these skills are good. Playing video games is not a skill, it's stupidity. Okay? Video games are going to have no skills. Well, you might have, well, since there's so many drones in the air, um, you could probably learn how to drive a drone, but it'd be better how to build a drone. Okay? Build a drone to be a pilot. Okay? So skills. You're going to need how to read very well. Okay? Yes, Lever Baloney, are you going to stay on topic?
About a skill.
What skill do you have besides picking your nose?
I don't do that.
I don't do that.
So I remember when we went to the park to like have breakfast there, the Washington Park.
No,
I think it was.
no. Don't bother about the name of the park.
We went to a park to have breakfast. So what I was doing after we had breakfast was just near the end, like to go get ice cream and stuff.
No,
or like
it was during the
to
day.
go get stuff. I remember I was just sitting doing nothing, so I decided to grab a stick and like peel the bark off, and then I put it, and then I found another stick and started like rubbing on it, and then it started getting shiny.
What she means is that she pretty much has the beginning part of like a carpenter, because she had grabbed like a long stick and another stick. She peeled the bark off, like she said, and pretty much she had it on the bench, on one of the tables, and she'd be like rubbing it back and forth so much that like she smoothed it out. I mean, like kind of, and she made it like shiny. She never took it home though.
Do you like working with like that type of stuff, Lev? I mean, women can be carpenters too, but you got to be strong because you're gonna have to lift heavy stuff.
Yeah, I like doing that.
Say it again.
I like.
Okay. Well, hopefully soon, maybe we'll start like trail life, and we'll start we'll get some of the merit badges and work on that. One of the things I wanted to do with you kids of getting some skills of sewing, woodworking, electronics, things like that, so we can get some of the old Boy Scout merit badge pamphlets and work on just those skills. Skills are good. Sorry, I hit the button. All right, let's move on to another thing, because they're making the stuff of the Mishkan, the tabernacle. Mia, read chapter 37, verse 1 through 6. Got a few minutes left.
Bezalel made the ark of acacia wood 3 3/4 feet long, 2 1/4 feet wide, and 2 1/4 feet high. He overlaid it with pure gold, inside and outside, and put a molding of gold for it around the top. He cast 4 gold rings for it at 4 feet, 2 rings on each side. He made poles of acacia wood and overlaid them with gold. He put the carrying poles for the ark in the rings on the sides of the ark. He made a cover for the ark of pure gold, 3 3/4 feet long and 2 1/4 feet wide.
Okay, so one of the skills, especially in carpentry and stuff like that you gotta understand, is being something that's called precise. Okay, because when you're making something and it has a directions, if you're a carpenter, and this is also a gold worker, is it has specific sizes that you can't make. Well, it's sort of 3.5 feet long. It's almost 3.5 feet, or it's a little longer than 3.5 feet. No, it has to be exact. Okay. Now this is an English translation, so we're using feet. In the Hebrew, it's using the word cubit. Okay, cubit is anywhere. It's about 18 inches long. A cubit is 18 to 24 inches long. Okay, so here in this, the making of the ark, it's made of acacia wood. Acacia wood is a very strong wood. Okay, it's pretty hard to find now. Okay, if you burn acacia wood, the ink that is made from the acacia wood, when you write something with that ink, it'll last forever. The Dead Sea Scrolls that we found in the caves of Qumran in Israel, okay, the Dead Sea Scroll ink is from the acacia wood. Okay, that's why it's still legible after 3,000 years. Okay, so acacia wood is very important. Then the Lord says, overlaid. Ben, what does it mean to overlay something? He's overlaying the acacia wood with gold. What does that mean, Benjamin?
Overlaying?
Yeah, it says overlaid in verse 2. He overlaid it with pure gold. Do you know what that means, Benjamin?
He covered it.
Covered it. Very good. Okay, so he's got the acacia wood. So let me get something that's like wood. I don't have any piece of wood. Okay. Let's see. Say this was a piece of wood. Okay. Let's say this was a pole. A pole. Okay. And the pole is going to be overlaid. You're going to put on top. You're going to put this. You're going to go. And you're going to dip it in the gold, and then let it drip off. Okay. And then he's going to have to polish it down to make it smooth. Okay. So you have the acacia wood pole. In verse 4, he made poles of acacia wood. Okay, so you have a pole, something like that, and he overlaid it with gold. Okay, made the poles of acacia wood and overlaid them with gold. So it starts out. Let me get to this verse. He made the poles of acacia wood. Let me put this back up here. So we got that. Okay, and it starts out. Then it turns to another color. Okay, get your Bethlehem pens. Woohoo, Bethlehem pens. All right. So here you have to have skills. Okay, so Yeshua's holding a piece of wood, right? That's a piece of wood, Yeshua. Okay, so now you got to shape the wood. Okay, everybody get like a pencil or something like that. Now your pencils have shape, right? Okay, pencil or a pen, it had a shape. Now, how did it get to be that shape? Well, that started out as a tree. Okay, it started out as a tree, so they gotta shape it down into a pencil because you're not going to write with a tree, right? Anybody going to write with a tree? I'm trying to write my name. I'm going to try to write Mia's name. I can't do it. It's too heavy. The tree's too heavy. Okay. So they got to cut it and then shape it into the size of a pencil. Okay. So this is a great skill. Now we do it by machines now. But back then, they did it by hand. Okay. Now, some things are good to do by machine because we can do more quantity with machines. But here, the skill was you had to make it by hand. All right. Now let's just go one more thing. Now here, I'm going to bring it down to the bottom of the page. We're now talking about the menorah. The picture that you're seeing there is not the second temple menorah because the Pope won't give us it. The Pope has the second temple menorah. So this is the third temple menorah. This has been made. It is in Israel. It has 7 total branches. Okay, branches are here. The branches are the 3 and 1 stem. So it's got 6 branches. This is a branch. 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 And that's a branch. This part here is the stem. Okay. This is the third temple menorah. It has been made of 66 pounds of pure gold. It's very expensive. It's worth a couple of $1 million, way over a couple $1 million. Okay, if you want to look up the gold prices of what an ounce costs today, and then times that by 66 pounds. How many pounds in an ounce? How many pounds in an ounce? Mia?
You mean how many ounces in a pound?
How many pounds in an ounce?
16.
Strike that, reverse it.
There's 16 ounces in a pound.
16 ounces in a pound. So how many ounces in 66 pounds of gold? Everybody get their calculator out. We got 16 ounces in 1 pound and 66 pounds. How many ounces do we have? Mia?
1,056 ounces.
1,056 ounces of gold. Okay, maybe sometime today you guys could look up how much 1 ounce of gold is. All right, Adrian, do it quick. You're Mr. Computer Wizardino. All right, look up how much is 1 ounce of gold. One ounce of gold is how much, Mr. Adrian? He's typing again. He's using multiple fingers.
Okay, yeah, an ounce of gold is $1,334.39.
$1,335. 1,300. Now, Mia, do 1,335 times how many ounces you made.
1,335?
Yeah, 1,335. It's $1,335 per ounce. And how many ounces do we have?
1,056 ounces.
Okay, so do the math of that. Help her out, Allie, Miss Math Wizette.
Okay, so I did 1,056 times 1,335, and I got 140,000, or no, 1,409,760.
So we got $1,335. How many ounces was did we come up with, Mia? How many ounces?
1,056.
Times 1,056 equals $1,409,760. That's how much that menorah cost. $1.4 million. All right. She's got the calculator. Yay. Math is in your Bible. All right. Now we come to the end of our class today. Let me take away the PowerPoint. That's the temple menorah. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me put everybody up on the screen so I can see y'all. Okay. And who wants to close us in prayer? Lev, did you do it already this week? Didn't you do it the other day?
No.
No.
All right, close us in prayer. No, you did because it was soft because Mia told you to be louder. All right, I want to give somebody else an Yeshua. Make it loud.
Thank you, Lord, for this day. Please help us for we learn more, and please help us that we obey our parents. And Yeshua's name, Amen.
Amen. See you later there, chickens. Shalom.